Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is, of course, Stellaris, playing, of course, as the Potato Empire. I have had a really good idea, and my really good idea is to declare war on these fine fellows up here so that the Visari administration can do all of the stuff that they want to do. Who do I want to vassalize? Who do they control? Oh, the Yanari League. Could vassalize those guys, but yeah, vassalize them, I suppose. No, I'm not really that interested, to be honest. I guess I'll give something to the Visari administration, perhaps, and the Visari administration will vote no if I let them vassalize these guys. Alright, well, you're a fucking peculiar wee toad, aren't you? Jeez. Toril. Where is Toril? Here, look. Visari administration, you can take Toril. What I care about, though, is getting rid of this fucking fleet. And just getting rid of that. Let's just give as many fucking planets as we possibly can to the Visari administration. That's good enough for me. I don't really give a damn. There we go. Look, we're gonna go to war. It's gonna be the Visari administration. I'm not gonna do anything in it, but that's the plan of action. That's what's gonna happen. And yeah, fingers crossed that that actually works. Fingers crossed that that actually works. Because these guys will not be able to access us. Like, not like these guys are actually a threat, but, you know, they might be able to. If they tried really hard and got lots of permissions from lots of people, they might be able to access us. But I'm doubtful. Cool. Great. We're still looking for that one more Betharian stone, and I don't know where we're going to get it, to be honest. Because everybody hates us. You know, quite frankly, everybody fucking hates us. Is there any Betharian stone on offer down here? No. Yes, there is over here. Not worth the influence, though. Just not worth it. Speaking of influence, actually, how are we doing in terms of factions? Like, do people still hate us? I mean, ish. Integration Campaign 3? Yeah, let's do that. Fingers crossed that's going to make it less appealing, and therefore people won't like us. Or will like us even more. Should I say they won't like the rebels that are trying to rise up. That's not really good. Unfortunately, though, we've still got, like, a whole fleet that aren't really doing anything and won't be doing anything at all. The fuck is this? What the fuck is going on over here? We upgraded the ship, the basic template last time, which is kind of cool. We are looking for the upgraded reactor. I think that we're working on that right now, actually. When's that done? 1 month remaining. Okay, so we're going to be able to squeeze a little bit more bang for buck into our ships when that is completed. So that's quite exciting. We're capped out on whatever you point thingies. What do I care about? Absolutely fuck all here. X-ray laser? No. Shield capacitor? Yeah, I mean, I guess shield capacitor, that works for us. See if the sectors are needing any minerals. You need a little bit of mineral injection. Same with you. Maybe that'll help you out a little bit. But anyway, you guys should all be glued together, if I'm not mistaken. We should see 100% gluing going on right now. Hey, look at this. We're merging into one mega super fleet, which is actually really exciting. I'm really excited about that. And we might be able to see some upgrades because, let's face it, we cannot have any ships that have got hyperdrives. We need impulse thrusters, or whatever you call them. Warp drives, that's the one. Impulse thrusters are the subsonic ones, and these are the supersonic ones that allow you to jump systems or whatever. So we need to make sure that we don't have any wormhole ships on board. Let's go and upgrade. I do not know for the life of me how long this is going to take to happen, but hey ho. Let's quickly antimatter all these bad boys and see how much extra power that we end up with. Enough to be happy. Very happy. Improved deflectors. Shields. Let's get some shields in there. There we go. 2 shields. Perfect. Save. Yes. Perfect. You go there. And then let's send you for upgrade. Perfect. Great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. These ships are not super new, but they will be getting upgraded when they eventually arrive at this location anyway. What I was going to say is that we've still got, you know, a very, very, very large fleet. That is still not really doing anything. It's not crushing the enemy in a way that, well, I guess it was sort of intended for. It's not crushing, unfortunately. And it probably won't be crushing, considering... Oh shit, we're not going to win that fight. We better not lose that battle. We better not lose it. We better not lose that war, actually. Because I want to win it. You could declare war on you. Perhaps we should, actually. Perhaps we should. Although that's going to mean going to war against a whole bunch of people. Why is it going to mean going to war against a whole bunch of people? Oh yeah, you're allied with those guys, but you are at war with those guys. Oh, okay. Ah, whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Also, where the hell are you going? You're following the 3rd strike fleet. You're following those guys. All right, whatever. Keeping it real. I get it. How is this upgrade progress going? It's 11%. In all honesty, I thought that it was going to take a lot longer than it seems to be taking. I'm honestly okay with this. Now, these are all smooth cruisers, or whatever. Oh, Enclave attacked. One of our enclaves on Fitzroy's world was attacked by the primitive aliens native to the planet. The massive warband managed to partially breach our walls, and their warriors slaughtered untold colonists before they were driven off by security forces. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks a lot. 2nd strike fleet has been fully repaired. I don't care about repairs. I care about upgrades. Yeah, the Trident class. I imagine the Trident class are the ones that have... They've got warp drives. Who has the fucking thingamabobbers on them? And you know what? Speaking of, it's about time that we completely overhaul all of this stuff. Doesn't really matter what it is. We just need to pump it full of resources. There we go. Whoops. That was a very, very bad noise. Whirlwind missiles. No, let's get Marauder missiles on you. There we go. The destroyer can be upgraded. Only a little bit, though. There shouldn't be too much to upgrade here. We can get you improved armor, Durasteel armor. We can give you improved reactors, because why not, I guess. And probably, as a consequence, a shield. Or maybe I was being woefully optimistic that you were ever going to get a shield in the first place, but hey-ho. At least we can upgrade this. The destroyer. Perfect. Smooth cruiser. Let's get you... You've already got Devastator missiles. Railgun, Ripper autocannon. There we go. Level 3 shields. Better armor. That's about it, I think. Probably replace you with armor and then just get upgraded power. Yep, that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. It's good enough. Smooth cruiser. We haven't improved in a fairly long time, actually. But it seems... Oh no, the smooth cruiser we did improve. What the fuck am I talking about? It was improved kind of recently, actually. If it's got the small antimatter reactors on board. Well, there we go. Seems to do just the trick for me, actually. Let's move you away, and then let's straight away upgrade you. So it resets, and everybody is 100% upgraded. I just want to make absolutely certain that we're at a level playing field. Everybody's got the upgrades that are totally appropriate to them, and fingers crossed it should work. I'm very, very hopeful. Very, 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 very hopeful. You're still being integrated. Not like it really makes that much of a difference. I mean, victory conditions state that win the game by owning 40% of all colonizable planets. It's quite a task. Conquest victory. There's still 26 other independent empires left in this galaxy. It's quite a lot. That's quite a darned lot, and it's going to take a lot of wars to get us all of those back. We're actually losing against these guys, which is kind of a little bit ridiculous. The Visari administration, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. That's a little bit ridiculous how you're not managing to do this. The Gagassi League of Systems, unfortunately, the problem is, right, is that we can't get from here to here without going through this space. It's just not possible. So, you know, immediately that presents us with a huge problem, as in we can't get where we need to go to participate in this war, which shouldn't theoretically have been a problem. But I was thinking that the Visari administration should easily be able to take out, well, any of this guy's force. Like, surely. He's got a 14,000 force. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. 21% upgraded. Pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. It's not a bad upgrade. Not a bad upgrade. Not a bad number of forces, but quite frankly, it's not good enough, really, is it? It's not good enough. Yeah, well, yeah, that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that we entered this war and I was completely wrong, and it turns out the Visari are completely garbage, and there's nothing that we can do about it, and we suck ass. You know, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Somebody ruined a building. Go fuck off, why don't you? Yeah, no, you know, on the whole, you know, things are great. Things are doing really, really good. But it's just that it's getting to the point where it's very fiddly to micromanage our entire fleet, which is, you know, kind of annoying. But at the same time, we want to be using our entire fleet to actually inflict damage upon the enemies. It's probably the biggest fleet in the entire galaxy. I mean, barring perhaps maybe one fallen empire or something. That's not a fallen empire.
Construction
no, you're not a fallen empire. Where was the fallen empire? That was a fallen empire. That's a fallen empire. It's not a fallen empire. Yeah, okay, so superior. Yeah, exactly. This is what I thought. So, you know, barring a fallen empire, perhaps, I reckon we could probably go toe-to-toe with anybody in the entire galaxy, really. That's not even an understatement. I think that would be very, very, very much possible. Let's get rid of some of these construction ships and science ships. Let's just get rid of them all. Get rid of you. How do we disband? Do we have a hotkey for disband? Guess not. We don't need them. And that has actually temporarily sorted out our power situation. I mean, no, it really hasn't. I mean, our power situation is questionable, to say the least. At the moment, it's kind of good, but it's not going to be good in the future. So, can I offer you a trade deal? How would you like to give me monthly energy credits? You clearly wouldn't like to give me 100 energy credits monthly, but what about... Alright, so 13 energy credits you'll give me. And what about a monthly transfer of minerals? Alright, you'd like that very much, apparently. Alright, well. There we go. Alright, I believe that we can strike a deal for 13 monthly energy credits for a couple of minerals. That's a pretty good deal. I'll take it. It's not fantastic, but it's the way the world works, I suppose. What about you? Are you keen for a trade deal? I don't think you're ever keen for a trade deal. Your trade willingness is 90%, so that's kind of good. You're not very happy with me. Alright, fuck you then. Fuck you. That's fine. How's the upgrades coming along? 50%? 63%. Gosh darned amazing. If ever I did say so, that was pretty darn good. Yeah. So, we've got pretty much everything that we care about within our own borders. But anything out with our own borders that we really want to take. I mean, there is a little area down here, but quite frankly, I don't care about this area. I mean, we're going to engulf it anyway, like eventually, but it's just a matter of when. And I don't think that there's any need to rush the integration of this area, because quite frankly, we're going to get it slowly but surely, you know, so there's no point in building a frontier outpost and hurrying it up. Ship hull points plus 5%, that's pretty good. Armor plus 5%, or Neutronian armor. Oh my goodness gracious me. That would be kind of awesome, actually. Could we get it? 66 months? Or we can get armor plus 5%. Armor plus 5% is kind of cool, but at the same time, Neutronian armor, can you say no? I don't know if you can say no to Neutronian armor. I mean, it sounds badass enough just as a word, so I'm going to say, yeah, let's do it. Let's bloody well do it. What have we got here? Fighting the TLS Fighting Plumpage 2. That is a name and a half. That is a stunning name. That is an absolutely astounding name. We can integrate one subject at a time. I think that's kind of a bullshit thing as well. Like, that seems completely nonsense. 134 months to go for integration. And it's only, like, 4 planets. I do not know how that scales, but I think that it scales badly. And I don't like the way that that operates. We've still got a truce with these fucks. It's a little bit annoying. But in fairness, we can get around that truce by declaring war on the Altar Kingdom, or, you know, the Tezkian League. Which is something that we honestly have been saying we'd be doing forever. You know what I mean. Something that we said that we would do. Does the Visari administration really have nothing else? They've got a colony ship. Wow, you've got fucking nothing. You've got fucking nothing. Like, you are... The amount of shit that you have is pretty much... Wow, okay. Like, they would be totally up for this. And we could completely kill off the Visari administration. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. The worst possible outcome. Yeah. Well, we didn't lose anything, so, you know, that's fine. Visari administration. We can't kick him out, unfortunately, but we can at least get them eaten up, which is what we're trying to do. Which is exactly what we're trying to do. Although that seems to have actually given us a little bit more war score against these guys, so that's kind of nice. But we're gonna peace out with these guys because it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So that's maybe an interesting tactic of what we can actually do. That is perhaps something that we would be interested in trying out. We could leave the alliance. Like, we could do that. I'm sort of half tempted to do that. Just to see... I mean, we would be able to defend for ourselves. There's no question about that. But do we want to do that? I don't know if we do. I mean, our allies are you know, not a staple in our lives, but they do good. They do good. What the fuck are you doing, buddy? You're stuck in the middle of the world. Oh, okay, there we go. I managed to unfiddle your paws or whatever, and you're fixed now. Defeat. Honestly, that's not a defeat. That is, like, actually kind of good for us. It is actually okay. So now, let me get this straight. If I declare war on these guys, Gigasi Liga Systems. Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm interested in trying this. Like, even if it doesn't work out, then I'm still okay with it. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. So the Sovereign Regarian Worlds.
Construction complete.
Ships upgraded, fantastic. And now if we go here and we wait for some enemy demands to filter through. The defenders have not set any demands yet. Well, we'll wait until they set some demands, and then we'll see what we can do. But honestly, we could get rid of the Visari administration, and then we wouldn't have to unally them. And that's actually a pretty darn good way of making it so that there is less. There's still 26 other independent galaxies, empires left in the galaxy. We can do that. We can just get rid of some of the galaxies by eating them up, or some of the people by eating them up, which is kind of a novel idea, I feel. All right. Liberate planet, all of which are owned by the Visari administration. There we go. Let's surrender. And the Visari administration is now almost completely dead. Wow. That's kind of nuts. Can we demand vassalization from you? A neutral attitude? If we establish an embassy and actually get these guys to like us, then that would be kind of amazing. Alternatively, no, we can't declare war on them, unfortunately. Relative power of alliance, empire population. This is actually kind of good. Although that did technically backfire, as in I would have liked it if they'd given us like seed commands. So rather than just liberate the planets, they are ceded to the other empire. That's actually a really, really, really novel idea to feed off your allies' land and make larger empires. That's I don't know, you know, it's a good way to get out of alliances. Put it that way. Put it that way. A very, very, very good alliance. We are delighted to see you, beautiful potatoes phoenixes. How can we be of assistance? I mean, you kind of just got absolutely shafted in two very, very, very unbelievably short wars. Which, I must remark, is somewhat cruel. Okay, can we demand a vassal? Sometimes if we demand vassalization, it recalibrates the counter thing. Oh, a 0-point reactor. That's pretty cool. A Navigators Guild, a Zro? We got to go after this, don't we? Like, that's, you know, whenever there's something that we... a new tech, a new material, we got to go after it. We got to go after it. Could leave alliance and then just attack and demand vassalization from the Visari. That might be an idea, actually. That might be an idea. I don't know. We'll have to think about that in the next episode. We need to start gaming around, like fooling around with the mechanics. Oh shit. Oh shit. How did you end up? I mean, probably in the last battle I ended up clicking on this and I gave you extra territory. Who really gives a shit anyway, but that's kind of funny, I guess. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Stellaris, playing, of course, as the Potato Empire. Things are going good and things are going to get better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.